Pat K here. You know, I've been thinking a lot about some of my past relationships. And, you know, there was this one that I was in for about 6 years, the longest running relationship I'd ever been in with another human person. And I was thinking to myself, you know when you've reached the end of a relationship, you know you've reached the beginning of the end, when after 6 years you start talking about having an open relationship. You know, me and my ex, you know, we thought it might be a good idea. It might spice things up and maybe heal some wounds. I don't know. And we tried it for about like 2 or 3 days before we realized that this isn't going to work. Because let's be honest, there's really no successful way to do that. You can't pick somebody that's less attractive or more attractive. It has to be completely even. Because if they're less attractive, your significant other is going to be like, really? Really? That's for me. Okay. And if they're more attractive, they're going to be like, oh really? Oh really? Oh really? Okay. You know, so it's just not going to work. You know, so eventually we just decided amicably that, you know, we had a great run. At no time during our relationship were the cops ever called. Nobody poured hot coffee in anybody's genitals while they were asleep. Nobody had sex with anybody else's mother. So good times all around, really. And, you know, for years afterward, you know, as things in my life kind of started to fall apart a little bit and become unstable, I started to idealize her specifically and thought, man, I could just have her. You know, or maybe if I could just have that job again, or that place, or those opportunities, then I would feel good. I'd feel whole. And, you know, recently I ran into her, and we caught up for a little bit. She was with her new boyfriend, and, you know, I put my hand out to shake his hand, and I was like, hey man, you know, I don't think we've ever met. And he's like, oh yeah, we have. We've actually met a bunch of times. I was like, oh, okay. And then it occurred to me, this guy doesn't matter enough for me to remember him. And I was like, wow, what an epiphany, you know? 'Cause it's like, I'm moving on. And that's great, you know? That's great. I will say this, though. I was kind of, you know, looking him over a little bit. And, you know, he doesn't have, like, a great body. He seems out of shape. He's got, like a skinny body, but, like, you know, with, like, you know, like that kind of bulging gut. And I couldn't help but, you know, think to myself, really? Really? No? Okay. Oh my God, what have I done? Anyway, so if you have any interesting epiphanies that you've had regarding past relationships, I'd love to hear them. Write them down in the comments below and share them with the world, because, you know, everybody's got to figure out how to get past, you know, these little hurdles and challenges that we come through in life. And you know, if you feel like, you know, you've had an experience that's helped you grow and become firmer as a person, you know, put them in the comments. Let us know. Let us learn from you and your experiences. All right. Anyway, that's my thought for the day. Pat K, out.
Come on! Wake the streets up! Okay! Wake the streets up!